Welcome to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, on your radio and online at mywithers.radio.com. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Fantera Bank, banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Red Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. All Stars and Stitches. Bean Insurance. Central Christian Church. And People National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Denny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good evening from Althoff Catholic High School. The Schott Center is where we bring tonight's presentation of Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. Lady Rams look for their 10th win on the year as they take on the 9-8 Althoff Lady Crusaders. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Ren Lake College pregame. And, of course, at Ren Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, it's time. Of course, the aforementioned Danny Czerwinski joins me alongside here on your Ren Lake pregame. Big one here tonight for Lady Rams, not only in terms of the South 7 Conference, Danny, but I think in terms of confidence going into that big Carbondale Midwinter Tournament on Monday against the DuQuoin Lady Indians. A win tonight would put them at 10. They've already surpassed last season's total of 8. They did that on Saturday in a big win over Triad. But you come in here tonight, tough place to play, tough team to play. However, these are not your Althoff Lady Crusaders of old.
No, but still, Mount Vernon, the first side of that intro is the fact that Mount Vernon's got a nice 2-game winning streak going against Marion and Triad last week and weekend, 2 big wins. And then you come into a week with Althoff tonight and then Carbondale at home on Thursday, 2 games at Mount Vernon at this stage in the season. As you're starting to wind down towards the home stretch, you'd like to be able to get both games in and get a couple of wins this week, keep that momentum going into that Carbondale tournament, because DuQuoin is a very tough Class 2A team. But again, here we are at Althoff. Over the years, the success here has been few and far between. But as you said, Althoff comes in with a record of 9-8. Some of their losses to a lot bigger schools, a lot better schools. However, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to come over and see what you can do against an Althoff team that maybe just not what they've been up to in the last few years.
Of course, we need to take our first break of the night here on your Ren Lake College pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about the South 7 Conference standings. We'll even preview this matchup between the Althoff Lady Crusaders and your Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We'll take that break. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
PNB to Go Mobile Banking. People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB to Go Mobile Banking and get instant access to your account info with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part is PNB to Go Mobile Banking is free.
People's National Bank. Member FDIC. Wireless carrier fees may apply.
Rams letter jackets, All Stars and Stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, All Stars and Stitches. Rams hoodies, All Stars and Stitches. Rams t-shirts, All Stars and Stitches. Rams car stickers, All Stars and Stitches. Rams yard signs, All Stars and Stitches. Rams apparel, All Stars and Stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, All Stars and Stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hometown proud Baroviac IGA. There's no better way to shop today, Baroviac IGA. If it's Baroviac, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviac, you got the best. Hometown proud you'll see. Hometown proud Baroviac IGA. Hometown proud Baroviac IGA.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center, Althoff Catholic High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It's your RLC pregame. And Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Red Lake College, it's time. Of course, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, as we just got done saying. We have about 14. Actually, they've stopped the clock. I was wondering why it was still in the 13-minute range. They had it at 15, and the clock was going. They actually had it at 10 with the clock going at first, and then reset it for 15, started the clock again. So if you're watching online at mywithersradio.com and you're not seeing anything, there's nothing to see. Nobody out there on the court just yet. I'm not sure what the delay was. We went ahead and came on the air just because the clock was moving, and we didn't think we were going to have enough time to get our pregame in.
We have plenty.
Yeah, we do now. They had only had 10 minutes on the clock to start, moved it to 15, and now it seems to be stuck at 13:40 with both teams still in their locker rooms. Of course, plenty to talk about, however, on this RLC pregame. Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Lady Crusaders tonight battle for second place in the South 7 Conference. Lady Rams win via head-to-head. They are in second place in the conference. Lady Rams' loss would put them all the way down to fourth place. As we take a look at your South 7 Conference standings, the Centralia Orphan Annies are well out in front. One game ahead of Althoff. They are 5-1. The Crusaders are back one game back, as we said, at 3-1. Lady Rams and Cahokia sit a game behind Althoff at 2-2. Carbondale is 2-3, and Marion is 0-5 in the South 7 Conference. So as you can see, Carbondale and Marion have both seen, actually no, Marion has seen every team once. Centralia has seen every team once, plus Carbondale twice. But Althoff, Mount Vernon, Cahokia, and Carbondale have yet to see all 5 teams. That'll be taken care of in most of these locations here tonight. But Centralia's lone loss in the conference is to Cahokia. Althoff's lone loss is to Centralia. Mount Vernon has lost to Centralia and Carbondale. Cahokia, meanwhile, has lost to Mount Vernon and Althoff. Carbondale's lost to Centralia twice and Althoff once. And Marion's lost to everybody. So that's pretty well how that's gone down through the first however many games of the South 7 Conference schedule. And Danny, it's kind of surreal, and this isn't a slight to Jeff Lund. It is a slight to Coach Rennie, but it has been quite a while since the Lady Rams were in contention to be near the top of the conference. And you think about it tonight, if you can get an upset win here on the road, if you can win out the rest of your games and hand Centralia a loss, you're tied for the top.
Lots of ifs and ands and buts, and the dice have to roll a certain way, and everything has to go right. But again, long bus ride over here to Althoff. You know, all teams, both boys and girls, when you come here, number one, it's a good sports program for reasons we all know. We'll talk about later in another time in another place. But another thing is the fact that, you know, it's a tough place to play. It's loud. It gets obnoxious in here. You know, it's not a big crowd here, but it'll get noisy in here, as we saw even in the JV game. And it makes for an interesting atmosphere with road teams coming here trying to play.
It does indeed. Here at the Schott Center, campus of Althoff Catholic High School, home of the Crusaders and the Crusader Crew. Doesn't appear to be many in the Crusader Crew section tonight. In fact, not a heavily attended matchup between these two South 7 Conference foes. Glad to have you with us on a Monday night from Belleville on mywithersradio.com with high-quality streaming video and also on your radio on WMIX FM. Still about 12 and change to go before we start this one. And here on your Red Lake College pregame show, really no scores to report as of yet. I think we might have had one earlier from the Chester Invitational Tournament that gets started this week. It is the oldest tournament south of I-64 in Southern Illinois. And we do have one score to report from your Chester Invitational Tournament. How do I get anything from anywhere? In the first game of the tournament, Perryville, Missouri handles Alvarado 81-30. Game 1 of the Chester Invitational Tournament. Perryville Pirates, I believe.
They play some good basketball down there in Perryville.
They do. The Perryville Pirates, nonetheless. Of course, that scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. He's on the corner of 42nd Street and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 12 reasons why I can't stop laughing right now. We'll hit that at a later time and a later date as well. Still about 11 minutes and change to go here from the Catholic Coliseum. We'll come back after this. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
How's yet the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? by bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, the banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specialists and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School in Belleville. Mount Vernon Lady Rams on the road here tonight to take on the Crusaders in the South 7 Conference Showdown. Danny Czerwinski is alongside. I'm Chris Hugo and Danny tonight. Lady Rams looking for their 3rd win of 2012, but it'll be a tall task here tonight against the Althoff Crusaders, who do feature a little bit of height. A few 6-footers out there. There's definitely some timbers out there for Lady Rams to try to work around.
Definitely some issues with some height here tonight, and Mount Vernon's going to have to figure out some different ways to try to, get the basketball around and also to defend that size. And unfortunately for Mount Vernon, when you're in that short situation, you have to come up with some inventive ways to do some things. Size and length are going to have to be accounted for because Althoff does have an advantage in that coming into this one.
Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports for the latest insight and scores. You can also like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. And we are glad to have you with us on social media. Also on your radio tonight, WMIX. Video online at mywithersradio.com. It's a busy week for us. We head out of here tonight, and tomorrow we're at Cesar-Valliere as the Cesar-Valliere-Waltonville Co-op will host Goreville. Thursday night, it's back with the Lady Rams, of course, on WMIX. Video online again at mywithersradio.com. They'll be hosting the Carbondale Lady Terriers, also a big night for somebody else on this broadcast. Then on Friday, we will have the Mount Vernon Rams on the road at Carbondale. We'll also have video online for you on mywithersradio.com. Busy week ahead. Oh, that's not it. We still have a Saturday game, Jefferson County Basketball Showcase style, from Heron. Heron going to Woodlawn. It'll be at Sides Gymnasium. So they'll actually be in Jefferson County, home of the Showcase. Imagine that as we are at Sides Gymnasium on the FM. Audio on mywithersradio.com. So about 7 and change to go before we start this one. We'll go ahead and take a break. Come back with more RLC pregame. Of course, at Bryn Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Bryn Lake College, it's time. Back after this, this is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
We need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Pantera. Pantera is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. Pantera as your partner. You can concentrate on what you do best. Pantera, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works? Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilkes is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. When you shop for a luxury car, you'll notice that the luxury doesn't always come standard. The 2012 Lincoln MKZ, however, comes loaded. Heated and cooled front seats, standard. Sync technology, standard. Soft leather seating and genuine wood trim, standard. Reverse sensing system,
standards. Isn't it nice to see that someone is putting standards back into luxury? And here's one more extra you won't pay extra for. 4-year or 50,000-mile complimentary maintenance. Standard. Better yet, that's on top of your Lincoln dealer's most attractive offer on Lincoln MKZ. All that's left is a nice, long test drive, which, as you might have guessed, is complimentary as well. Lincoln, it's just not luxury, it's smarter than that. Come see us at Fort Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Red Lake College pregame. Tonight it's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Althoff Lady Crusaders. Danny, this is an intimidating matchup for so many. The Annies, came in, were able to hand the Crusaders a loss. However, not many teams able to do that in the South 7 Conference. So to see a Mount Vernon Lady Rams team on a 2-game winning streak, coming in playing some of their best basketball of the year, starting 5, often reliable. They're getting some quality minutes out of freshman Hannah Owens, among others. Kelvin Cuiava stepped up as a late, knocking down some big baskets. And just the leadership from Cheyenne Piper, the scoring of Haley Lockhart. This is the Lady Rams team that it tends to be reckoned with as we head into 2012 and beyond.
Yeah, it is. And the team is going to mature and obviously gain experience as they go on, especially for Hannah Owens being a freshman, her first time through the circuit of a regular season at the high school level. But the rest of the Lady Rams also learning, and I think besides gaining experience, gaining confidence as well with wins, with playing well, with seeing the rewards of winning games. It's starting to add on and have 9 wins already, looking for more is a confidence boost.
And that it does. And we'll see how much confidence they have here this evening. Glad to have you with us, WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com as the Lady Rams looking for win number 10 on the year against this Althoff team that comes in, Danny, probably one of the tougher schedules in Southern Illinois as they not only take on teams like Rockbridge, but also teams like St. Joseph. St. Joseph, a premier team in both girls volleyball and girls basketball. But you look on past that, and a valiant effort, I would say, against Mater Dei, who is undefeated on the year still. 17-0 are the Mater Dei Lady Knights. They played them in their last matchup on Wednesday, fell 51-42, but came back from a huge deficit at the half when they were down 28-8.
Well, I look at their schedule, and obviously they're playing a lot of schools here for the Metro East area. 3A schools like Jerseyville, Cahokia, and all them. And then you're looking at 4A schools such as Collinsville, Belleville West, among those. And then, of course, you mentioned St. Joe's out of St. Louis, Kristen Pokel, who went to Stanford and played in the WNBA as well as some volleyball Olympic level. And then you look at 1A and 2A schools, Nashville, Oakville, Breeze Central on the schedule as well. Played Nashville to a 7-point loss at the Mascoutah tournament recently. Played Mater Dei to an 11-point loss. So they do have some talent, some stuff. But it's going to be a case of if Mount Vernon can get over, more importantly, not almost the physical aspect of playing here against Althoff, Chris, but maybe the mental aspect of coming over here and beating them on their home floor.
Well, that's one of those things where it's easier said than done. And sure, you can have the outlook of, well, we're going to come in confident, we're going to come in, shoot hot, and we're going to come in and beat these guys. But again, that's just one of those things where you can go in and say that, but do you have the firepower to do it? And we will see here tonight as the Lady Rams and Jeff Londen look to continue their winning ways. Of course, the Crusaders, meanwhile, 9-8 on the year. When's the last time I don't recall ever seeing an Althoff team that was just one game over 500 heading into January? But we are seeing it here tonight. Of course, Althoff after tonight will be in action again, I believe, the Highland Midwinter Tournament. Lady Rams after tonight still have one more game. That'll be against Carbondale on Thursday. That'll be back at Chagnon Gym. Of course, we'll have that for you on WMIX with video online at mywithersradio.com. One of many games coming at you this week. We'll run down the schedule throughout the night, of course, as we get started here for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. We have the Central Christian Church starting the lineups up ahead, and incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church. Look no further than thenewcentral.com. Watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. We will go ahead and step out for a break as we honor America. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's the Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank. People's National Bank is a proud, local, family-owned bank. For over 100 years, we have been serving the people of Southern Illinois. We try our best every day to ensure that our customers get what is best for them and what they need. Stop by one of our 2 Mount Vernon locations today and see what banking with a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it, 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Equinox, we actually have a great selection of Equinoxes now. They get 32 miles per gallon highway and 5-star crash rating. Got a lot of room. It's easy to get in and out of. That's what a lot of people like, whether they're young, they like the looks of it, or they're a little bit older and they have a hard time getting in and out of a car. The Equinox is just the right height where they can get in and out of it. And, they'll really like it.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Glad to have you with us as it's time for your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church. They offer exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth that you can now watch on the newscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. We need to meet the starters for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Visitors on the scoreboard here tonight.
On the scoreboard, Lady Rams will start off as usual. Normal lineup: number 13, Cheyenne Piper; number 23, Haley Lockhart; number 24, Aaliyah Palmer; number 25, Kelby Kuyava; and number 34, Jessica Green for Jeff Lonan's Mount Vernon Lady Rams. For the Lady Crusaders, coached by Todd Hill, they will go with number 10, Rachel Kaltwasser, I'm thinking. 24, Jasmine Stubblefield. Number 32, Alice Shumpert. Number 42, Whitney Harris. And number 44, Kimber Hill for Todd Hill's Althoff Lady Crusaders.
Danny, one of the struggles tonight, possibly for the Lady Rams, could be the height of Whitney Harris and Kimber Hill, 6'2" and 6'3" respectively. How do you defend against that kind of height?
Well, you're going to have to make a choice. You can't play behind them more than likely because they'll back you down and throw one over the top and score. What you most likely have to do is, in this case, is pressure the perimeter so the outside passes can't get in there as easily and allow the players to catch and shoot at will. You have to pressure the guards before it gets down to the height, before the height can hurt you.
Of course, tonight for the Crusaders, they'll be dressed in their home whites with gold trim and navy trim. Golden numerics trimmed in blue. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, will be in their away blacks with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. Lady Rams, of course, as you learned a moment ago, coached by Jeff Lonan. Todd Hill is your head coach for the Althoff Lady Crusaders. South 7 Conference Showdown getting ready to come your way here on WMIX. Again, don't forget streaming video online at mywithersradio.com where you can watch tonight's contest if you're unable to be here in person. Of course, Lady Rams' next game on Thursday will also have streaming video, as will the Rams contest on the road at Carbondale Friday night. It will have streaming video as well, and all the games will be coming your way on WMIX FM 94.1. So again, we are glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, Jeff Crow with us as well, bringing you high-quality video shots on mywithersradio.com. Jumping for the Lady Rams, it'll be Haley Lockhart. I assume, yeah, there we go. I assume it'll be Kimber Hill for the Crusaders of Althoff. Thank you for the charger.
I just threw it away because I need more hand space.
Yeah, that'll be taken care of tomorrow or the next day, as the charger I broke will be replaced. It will indeed be Hill in the jump circle. Althoff going right to left. The Lady Rams will be going left to right. You are viewing the action just as we are. It'll be controlled in the front court by Shumpert. Looking to come around to the left side. That was Stubblefield who lost it out of bounds. Turnover Crusaders. It'll be Lady Rams basketball with a chance to take an early lead. I think this possession is more critical than we realize. Get the tone set early. Try to take the early lead against a team that has always been tough and a thorn in your side. It'll be Piper across the timeline. Comes to the right wing, finds Jessica Green. In the corner has Quiaba. Looking down low for Lockhart, nearly tipped away. Lockhart splits the D to get to the bucket. No call. Rebound will go to Harris. Across the way, it'll be Shumpert. Shumpert dribbles to the right wing with a right hand. Kicks up top. It'll be swung around. Kaltwasser able to the left wing. Stubblefield. Lob down low. Hill leans in. No good. Rebound. Nobody wants it. Between the legs of Palmer. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow should favor the Lady Rams.
Both teams not off to their best starts on the first couple of possessions here.
Both teams looking a little sluggish to start. Deer in the headlights look coming from both sides. 7:19 to play in the first. No score. Lady Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the new year with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Up top, Palmer looks back to the near wing. Here comes Green. Green shut off. Looking to go left side, able to find Piper. She'll back it out. 7:01 mark of the first quarter. Still trying to find your first bucket of the ball game. Piper right of the circle. Looks left for a cutting Quiaba. Trying to shake it around. Had a backdoor cut from Green. Now comes to the right wing for Lockhart. She'll look around. A lot of hideout there. Tall timbers for the Althoff Crusaders. Left wing, it's Green. Looks back on the bounce pass to the right arc. Green looks in the corner. Lockhart will throw up a three. Off the mark. Rebound will go to Shumpert. And here come the Crusaders. Still no score. Down the length of the floor. Off the left glass. Good. Great play by Alice Shumpert. Off of the rebound to go length of the floor. 2-0 Crusaders. 6:25 to play.
Too easy, Chris. Can't let her go coast to coast like that in open lanes.
The lane was indeed wide open. The old comfort lane from Seinfeld. Coming around from the far side, it's Palmer. Blocked the hoop. Rebound to the far side, Kaltwasser. She has Hill all the way down underneath as she beat traffic back. Now in the far corner. They'll look up top for Stubblefield. Left-hand dribble. Kick over to Shumpert. Has Harris on the left elbow. Hill underneath. Shumpert will dribble to the far elbow. Gives to Hill. She'll drive against Lockhart. Trying to skip pass. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball as that is off of Aaliyah Palmer. 5:55 to play in the opening quarter. Still 2-0 Crusaders looking to make it 4 or more. It's a pull-up J from 18 from the near side. No good from Whitney Harris. So the rebound will go to the Lady Rams. Across the timeline left side, it's Piper. 5:46 to play. Opening quarter action from the Schott Center on the campus of beautiful Althoff Catholic High School. Far sideline is Palmer. Bounces the pass top of the key for Lockhart. Looks back to the right wing. Three from Piper. Bounces off. It doesn't fall back in.
Another good look, Chris. 0 for 4 from the field, but all of them been good looks.
And it's a pull-up coming from the left side by Shumpert. No good. Rebound to Kaltwasser. Left elbow. Kick out goes to the wing for Shumpert. She is 5'10". And outside of Kaltwasser at 5'7", two of the shorter players on this tall team. Harris with it up top. Swings around Kaltwasser for three near side. Good. 5-0 Althoff. 5:08 to play in the first.
Good start by Althoff here so far, and they've gotten some shots to fall.
I do not know why, but I struggle to say Althoff. That is the correct pronunciation, but yet we have the accepted pronunciation of Althoff.
And the reason it is Althoff High School is?
Was it a bishop?
It was named after a bishop here in the Belleville Diocese.
There you go.
No cardinals here, no. Former bishop years ago. No cardinals have been named here from this particular diocese, to my knowledge.
I gotcha.
Two recently on Friday named in the United States, but no, not from here.
Informative. In the far corner, it's Quiava. I do expect you to know that. There'll be a test on that later. Up top, it's Cheyenne Piper with the basketball.
If you can name
to
one
play
of
in
the
quarter.
two, I'd be impressed.
The only cardinal I've ever heard of in my lifetime, Palmer with it up top, was Regali, who I believe is now an archbishop, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
He was a cardinal at one time. It was St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Coming around from left side, it is Piper looking to work down low. And that will be something on Shumpert. I didn't see it. 4:26 to play, first quarter action. It's 5-0 Crusaders. Lady Rams basketball, of course, is presented by Banterra Bank. As it'll be a quick inbound out of bounds. Lady Rams basketball, of course, presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Inbound comes to the Lady Rams, far side of the bounds. Between the circles, it's Piper. 4:19 to play in the quarter, down 5 for Lady Rams. Right elbow, Lockhart gives back to Piper. Screen three on the way, left wing, no good, just off the mark. Rebound goes to Kimber Hill. And here come the Crusaders.
Fifth rebound for Althoff during the first quarter.
Speed to Althoff all alone. Backdoor, it's good off the glass. Great play by Hill, who was sitting there all alone. I believe it was Stubblefield that found her off of the skip. 3:58 to play in the quarter. Althoff on a 7-0 run. Jeff Lonan orders in a play. Piper with it center circle. 3:51 to go. Here in your first quarter on WMIX. Looking around left side at the wing. Palmer down low. Lockhart first point's coming. There it is. Off the left block. Lockhart uses the window. It's 7-2. Lady Rams back within 5. Free throw line. Here comes. Ooh, good jumper there by Whitney Harris. Able to drain it from the free throw line. 9-2. Back up the touchdown are the Crusaders.
Althoff has found their hot shooting, that's for sure.
Piper with it at the circle. 3:23 to play in the first quarter. Mount Vernon Lady Rams trailing the Althoff Crusaders 9-2. Far side it is. Palmer looks up top. Cuiava shakes it around to the right wing. Piper. Look back to Green. Got it right back at the 10-foot line with 3:10 to play in the quarter. Who will be your Community First Bank player of the game? Remains to be seen at this juncture. Piper for 3. Good! Cheyenne Piper buries the bomb, and it's 9-5. Back within 4. The Lady Rams with 3 to play in the first. Left wing, it is Kaltwasser with the basketball. Looks around. Up top, it's Harris. Looking down low for Hill. Kick out. Here comes a 3 right side, off the back of the iron from Shumpert. Rebound to Hill. Goes 19 feet away from the basket to get the board, and the Crusaders will restart.
Height and length dominating the boards, Chris. 7-2 on the rebounds for Althoff compared to Mount Vernon.
Left wing, it is. That was Stubblefield. Now they're looking right block from Harris to Kaltwasser. Tipped out of bounds by Althoff.
Good play by Green, though. She got her hands up in front of the pass on Kaltwasser. The ball tips off Green's hands off of Kaltwasser because she couldn't see it clearly.
Let's go. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking. They'll bring you the player of the game tonight. Green, feet just outside the line, looking for the dribble drive off the right hand. Comes back out to the near wing. Shakes off a call, now gives back to Piper at the right wing with 2:09 to play in the first. Lady Rams are down 4. It's 9-5. Plenty of time to play here in the first quarter. Piper with the basketball with the left hand, switches to her right, kicks to the free throw line, now gives back Lockhart coming around in the lane. Looking for the turnaround, leans in off the glass, no good, rebound's tipped away. Lockhart would have had it, but it was tipped out in front of her. Comes back with Kaltwasser, looks ahead from the right side. Shumpert with the basketball. One hand over near side, Stubblefield. 17-footer on the way, no good, put back Hill. Backdoor putback by Ms. Hill makes it 11-5 and back up 6 for the Crusaders.
Rebounding right now is hurting Mount Vernon for sure.
Using that height are the Crusaders. 6'3" and 6'2", the post players. Yikes. 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Cuiava gives back to Piper. She'll pull up from 18. Yes! Good look by Cheyenne. It's 11-7 and back within 4, the Lady Rams. Kaltwasser's going to come right side. Has it stolen away. Cuiava. Oh. Thought they might have missed one out of bounds on the baseline, but the Lady Rams get it on the turnover.
It was a blessing for the Rams.
1:05 to play in the first quarter. 11-7. Lady Rams down here, but not out. On the Crusader insignia, it was tipped away by Shumpert in the backcourt, recovered by Piper with less than a minute to play. 11-7 your score. We're in the first quarter. Piper kicks out to Palmer. Thought about the long 3. Bounces back to Piper, top of the key. Over to Lockhart on the right wing with 47. Into the corner with Cuiava. Dangerous pass down low to Green. And that'll be a foul on Jay Green. They're going to go with the charge on that one. All right.
Sure. Tell there's a big sports event in the world tonight.
There is. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's right here. 11-7. Lady Rams trail the Crusaders.
Twitter is
slow. Yes. So if you're having trouble getting to @94 Sports, not our fault. Thank the BCS and all of its flaws. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-7 Althoff with the basketball in the front court. Stubblefield looks ahead to the near side. Shumpert bounces back, throws across the way, and now it'll come near elbow. Jumper no good by Harris, rather. Hill got it underneath and will have a foul.
The offensive and defensive rebound for Althoff, both sides, just really hurting Mount Vernon right now. Mount Vernon being out-rebounded 10-2 in his first quarter already.
It'll be a quick inbound 3 coming from Shumpert's no good. Rebound and put back Harris. No. Gets it back for a third time off glass. No. And that'll be a foul on the Lady Rams. Harris can expect to go to the line to shoot 2 with 2.8 ticks to go on the first quarter clock. Still 11-7 Crusaders.
That's a foul on Leah Palmer, her first team third, Chris. And even if you're going up against a team that's taller and longer, you got to get your body in front of that other player from the other team and box her out. Mount Vernon right now not doing that.
At the line, it is Harris. She makes the first. She has a second coming. Make it 12-7. Lady Rams down 5. Could be 6 if Harris has her way. Oh, yeah, scoreboard update. We'll get to that in just a moment. Here comes. Good on the second one. 13-7, 2.8 ticks to go. It's a quick inbound to Piper. Back on the near side. Lockhart from three-quarter court. Just misses underneath the iron, and we will end the first quarter. Lady Rams trail 13-7 at Althoff. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
You want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Pantera. Pantera is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Pantera as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Pantera, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto at Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto has absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, and priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty, and there's bank rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School, where the host Crusaders lead the Lady Rams 13-7 as we head to the second quarter. It's Crusader basketball to start. Coming around on the near wing across to the front court. Harris had it tipped away by Lockhart. Now Lockhart poked in the eye, and we'll have an injury timeout. While we have this injury timeout, why don't we go ahead and visit a State Farm scoreboard update?
Well, a couple of scores. Chester in the boys' tournament, the Chester Invitational, Perryville, Missouri beat Alvarado 81-30. And at the Carterville Girls Invitational, it is ZRC beating Steelville 71-41.
For all of your insurance financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Also online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Haley Lockhart got poked in the eye. She'll come out. Aaliyah Palmer will replace. It is Palmer, Cuiava, Owens, Piper, and Green for the Lady Rams. Starting 5, I believe, for the Crusaders. Shumpert with it up top. Works back to the right wing. Stubblefield. Stubblefield looks around to the top. Finds Harris. Back to Shumpert on the near wing. Dribbles past the left side. Now looking across. Stolen away by Jessica Green on the break. She'll come across the timeline from the scorer's table. Right block leads into contact off glass. Good. Turnover and some points for the Lady Rams. They're down 4, 13-9. Home run ball down to the left side, but we have a travel. And Hill had a great look, travels to the basketball on the touchdown pass, and they'll go back with the Lady Rams down 4.
5 turnovers on Althoff already in the first half. Mount Vernon only with 1, so very good job so far by Mount Vernon.
It'll be Piper across the timeline. 7:20 to play in the first half. Lady Rams down just 4, 13-9. Palmer with it far wing. Comes around, trying to buy a screen. Nothing there. It'll be tipped out of bounds off Althoff. Tall Timbers again. Wreaking havoc down there in the lane, and we'll see the Lady Rams try to regroup right at the basket. Along the baseline, 7:10 to play in the half. It'll be Cuiava to trigger. Looks around, has Green underneath. Great play by Green off a push-off. Look, turns around off glass. Yes! 4-point swing for Jay Green. It's 13-11. Within 2 are the Lady Rams.
Good comeback by Mount Vernon right in this one so far.
Killer crossover up top of the free throw line. No good from Stubblefield. Rebound, the freshman Hannah Owens. It's Olanen trying to fight fire with fire using the 6-foot freshman. Across the left timeline, it'll be Piper getting some instruction from the Lady Rams basketball coach. Rico Suave down low, Jeffrey Lannen. Looking around the left wing, it is Palmer. Bounce pass for Owens, stolen away by Hill. Got to put a little more oomph into it in the lane, but Crusaders will turn it over and try to get some points. Now to the left side, Harris trying to beat Cuiava. They're going to call a reach on Kelby.
Now, here's another thing, too, and I think you play a game like this where you haven't had a lot of success and you think you got a chance. You play this game in segments, Chris. Now you play to the 4-minute mark, see where you're at, and then you play to the halftime. At that point, if you're close and the opportunity goes up for you to probably pull an upset.
All alone for a 3 is Stubblefield, and there you go from the top. Stubblefield will make it a 5-point game just like that, 16-11 with 6:20 to play here in the first half. Nail a 3, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra banking with local style. Piper the near side for Green. Physical play from the Althoff defense. Up top, Cuiava looks back left wing. Piper for a 3. No answer. Rebound will go to Harris on the far side of the paint. Stubblefield will bring it across in a hurry, trying to track it out. It'll be 18-footer on the way, no good. Clank, rebound will come near side, tipped away to Althoff. On the wing, it'll be a kick up top to Kaltwasser. Back to the right wing, Shumpert for three. It'll be huge, in and out, rebound to Harris. She'll get it far side of the paint, just outside, stolen away by Cuiava. Up ahead, it'll be Jay Green, one-on-one. Goes to her left, leans in, contact, basket, no. Contact was the low post. Looks like that'll be a foul on, I believe, Shumpert or Harris.
That's second foul on Shumpert is who it looks like to me. I tell you what, though, Jessica Green has done a great job of getting to the basket, getting to the rim, and then using her body to shield the defender and force the defender to make a foul.
She has her 5th point of the night as she makes her first free throw. 5:14 to play in the first half. Lady Rams down just 4, 16-12. And you think about an Althoff team does not look like teams of old. This is a team that fell to Centralia by 15 as we were trying to figure out what's going on with the conversation down at the scorers table. We will try to get that to you, see what's going on, and use our insider, Danny Czerwinski, to figure out what's going down.
I think they were talking about the horn as Green was getting ready to shoot. The horn was a little too close to her having the ball in her hand, so the referee came over and said, hey, we can't have that horn going off with a kid having the ball in her hand, free throw line.
Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports for more insight like that. Here it comes. Free throw no good. Rebound almost tipped out of bounds. Great recovery by Hill.
Another thing, too, here, Chris, if everybody's been to all Althoff, the scores table's not at half court because there's a row there. It's almost to the right, and it's closer to the Althoff bench more than it is Mount Vernon, the visitors' bench.
Exactly right, as the pass was nearly thrown away to the Mount Vernon bench. Recovered by Shumpert, throws ahead to Kaltwasser with 5:06 to play in the half. Right wing, it's Harris. Looking around. Back to the right side, finds Shumpert. Alice Shumpert dribbles inside. Great pass down low. Hill turn around, good. It'll be a push before the shot. Shot will count, however. It'll be 18-12 Althoff and a chance for an and one for Ms. Hill.
Foul on Hannah Owens, her first team's 5th. And that, of course, will put Althoff up 6 with a free throw coming.
Let's see what we get here out of Kimber Hill. Free throw's no good. Rebound to Harris. She'll save it. Lean in. Contact, nothing, but a rebound. On the missed shot from the right block goes to Owens. Piper will bring it up. Met up by Shumpert. She'll get it across the timeline, left the circle. 4:44 to play in the half. 18-12. Lady Rams down a half dozen. Screen set by Cuiava allows Piper to get the basketball. Now bounce pass stolen away by Harris. She'll take it right away. It'll be a 3-on-1. Gets set is Owens. No call on the foul. It would have been a block. Thank goodness. Rebound will go to the Lady Rams.
Got a break there, Mount Vernon did.
Owens tried to get back, give the freshman some credit, but still slid with the player. Good no call, thankfully, by the officials. We near the midway point of the first half. Lady Rams with the basketball front court. Near wing is Piper, and we'll have a 5-second call.
Right now, Mount Vernon seems a little bit out of sync as far as offense goes. And that's a problem.
Backcourt with the basketball. It is Stubblefield. Now in the front court, left wing. 4:05 to play in the half. She'll pull up from 18. Pretty good shot there by Stubblefield. Rarely misses. It's 20-12. Lady Rams are down 8 with 3:56 to play in the half. Piper in the far corner near the timeline. Left of the circle, trying to come to the near side to make something happen. Can't get it past the height. It'll be stolen away. Great play there by Stubblefield to maintain the dribble deep in the front court. Now hands off to Kaltwasser. She finds a seam, throws up a runner, hits back iron. It's good. It falls right through. 22-12. Lead now 10 for the Crusaders with 3:33 to play in this first half. Piper across the timeline, dribbles left side, right into traffic, able to clear it out. Good dribble work there. Now cuts back towards the basket. Baseline, no good. Off the left iron. Rebound out of bounds. No, save. Now out of bounds. Kaltwasser had it pushed out by Lockhart. Out off of Kaltwasser, it'll be Lady Ram basketball. Triggering will be Lockhart, left of the basket. Trying to find somebody, has to get it in. It'll be a lob that's almost stolen away. Great recovery by Lockhart. Green falls with it. Lucky to avoid the travel. Now it's to Cuiava, far near wing rather. Tipped out of bounds by Althoff. And that is where I am at a visual disadvantage. I'll just have to watch online at mywithersradio.com and follow my monitor. Thank you, Jeff Crow. Providing better sight lines than in person. 3:11 to play in the first half. Glad to have you with us watching on mywithersradio.com. Up top, it'll be Cuiava. Looking around left side. Here comes Piper for 3 off the mark. Rebound almost stolen away by Owen. She recovers left wing to Piper. She'll dribble the elbow, kicks out Cuiava, 17-footers tipped. Rebound will be to Lockhart near post. Throws up, no good. Rebound will go in the paint, and that went to Dundon. Dundon up ahead to Shumpert. She'll dribble across the timeline, stops at the right wing. 2:48 to play. Dundon, some fancy footwork, gets to the basket, throws up a runner, no good. And that is a recovery and put back by Hill off of the right block, 24-12. Crusaders now doubling up the Lady Rams.
Yeah, bad last 3 minutes, Chris. One of those deals you couldn't stay close. I've already done that, by the way.
You're good. We're trying to say Green with it on the near block. Has it tipped out of bounds. It'll be off of Green. That was a great look to Jessica Green on the near side. Lady Rams just could not convert. Does not compute, I guess you could say. Of course, we have updated you on Facebook. Follow us or like us there, WMIX Sports, or follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. On the near side in the back court, it was Kaltwasser to find Dundon. Now back to Kaltwasser, tipped away by Lockhart. She'll bring it on a break, right block. Yes! Rattled the iron and finally fell through, 24-14. That'll stop the bleeding for a moment with 2:02 to play in the half.
Got to get it down to about 8 or 6 points when you go in the half.
It'll be a dribble in by Shumpert. Her shot no good, gets her own rebound. Put back glasses. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Piper within the backcourt. 1:44 to play in the half. Lady Rams down 26-14. Still at the circle. Man by the Crusaders. Timeout, Jeff Lana. Good time to take a timeout. Nothing was going to develop there. There's nothing more attractive than confidence, and yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square, where the best never rest. 96 seconds to play here in the first half. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow with us as well, bringing you quality sight lines here on MyWithersRadio.com. 1:36 to go in this first half, Danny, as I've said 3 times before getting the point out. It's 26-14 Althoff. They have run away with it in quarter number 2. If you're the Lady Rams in the huddle, what do you do?
Second chance opportunities right now for Althoff getting the basketball away from Mount Vernon. And then they're able, when they miss, to get the shots off they need. And right now for Mount Vernon, they've got to do some different things. And number 1, take care of the basketball. Number 2, they're going to have to box out because they're really getting beat on the boards. And when you're getting second and third chances, it's not going to be good as far as getting back into this ball game. I mean, Mount Vernon right now, only in this quarter alone, getting out rebound 9-5, and in the first half, Mount Vernon's getting out rebounded unofficially 21-9. So it's taken a toll on that, and the problem is Mount Vernon's not getting them off the boards.
And that is going to wreak havoc here tonight. Who will be your cross? How about that? Who will be your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game? Great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud sponsors of the Lady Rams Player of the Game. A great tradition. Piper with it out of the inbound. Stopped to the wing, gave to Green up top. It'll be stolen away by Kaltwasser, who gets it to Shumpert. Now it'll be dribbled out of bounds by Althoff. It'll be Lady Ram basketball to restart with 1:23 to go in the quarter. 26-14, still the Althoff lead. It'll be a nice pass in from Piper Lockhart here on the near wing. She'll dribble in the traffic, trying to let the D clear off of the pivot, trying to find somebody able to slide to Owens.
Yep, 3 seconds. She never got out. When she picked up the ball and then passed it out of the lane, she went to the block and never got out of the lane. The official was all over it watching her, and a good call by the official. In fact, this crew, through a game and a half almost, very great, good job here tonight by these guys.
Exactly. They did the JV game as well, as Danny was alluding to. Coming around, it's Dundon. Runner, left side. Should be a block. It is. Dundon ran like a bull in a china shop into Cheyenne Piper. Give the senior point guard some credit for taking the charge. It'll be a turnover Althoff with 1:03 to play in the half. Still 26-14.
Only the third team foul on Althoff. And, of course, turnovers. If Althoff's done one thing wrong, it's 7 turnovers. They could be up by more than 12 as they pick up full court man-to-man.
Lockhart within the backcourt, guarded by Kaltwasser. She'll get across with left-hand dribble. Back to her right, trying to get to the lane, thrown away. And Hill will come up with a turnover for the Crusaders. Less than a minute to play in the half. 45 seconds to be exact. 26-14. Right side Hill, 12-footer. No good. Clank off the iron. Rebound to Piper. So impatience costs Althoff that trip. And with 39 seconds, we're into the front court. Cuiava far side. Looking around about the 10-foot line. Able to find Timeline and Piper with 30 seconds to play. Down 12. The Lady Rams trail 26-14. here on the road at the Schott Center at Althoff Catholic High School. Looking into the corner for the freshman Hannah Owens, looking for the lob play down low. Junior Lockhart throws it up. No good, but she's fouled on the way up, I believe, by Dundon. We'll see the official call. Could be on Hill.
Block shot there that time, but too much arm and wrist as the shot was blocked, and Lockhart to go to the line. And with Mount Vernon down 12-19 to go, 10 points to 8 points would be good to get into halftime.
First free throw, no good. 26-14, lead still 12 for Althoff, but Lockhart trying to make it 11 with 19.3 ticks to go on this second quarter clock. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online from half court. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Lockhart has a second coming here on the foul. 26-14, trying to make it 15. Yes, down to 11 is the Althoff lead with 19 seconds. Trigger will come length of the floor. Stubblefield with the basketball, crossing the timeline right side as she pretty well jogs it across. Cuts to the left wing with 12. Right-hand dribble with 11 near the 10-foot line. Has Kaltwasser, but finds a seam left side. Layup's good. Found a seam on that left side with 3 seconds. Now it'll be Piper from three-quarter court. And that'll be the end of your first half. After 2, it's the Althoff Crusaders 28, the Lady Rams 15. We'll be back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. You're listening to Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our job. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
On November 5th, Community First Bank, First State Bank of Dix, officially partner. Better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If I could see into the future, you know what I want to know? I'd want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto has absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, many priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty, and there's make rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School in Belleville. We have reached the half. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams trail 28-15. Of course, you can like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports, or follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports for updates of tonight's game, other games, scores, you name it, daily schedules. You can find it all over the social media associated with WMIX. We have about 6 and change before we start the second half. Of course, we'll have your scoring and stats coming up in a bit, but we remind you, this is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. It's been a great year at Second Chance, and if you haven't been by lately, the inventory has never been greater. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, where it has already been a great year. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Danny, Lady Rams started off close first quarter. Second half just kind of broke it wide open. Second quarter, rather. Lady Rams just didn't seem to have an answer in the second 8 minutes.
No, and I think number one was the rebounding issue. Mount Vernon was giving up way too many chances, and second and third and fourth chances. And then another thing was shot selection. Mount Vernon became a perimeter-oriented team. Green had four of the 8 points in this quarter, where she was on breakaway layups after turnovers. And you count the fact that a lot of other shots were outside the lane. Mount Vernon stuck too much to the outside jumper.
There you have it. We'll find out more about why there is such a deficit here in the Second Chance Auto halftime show. When Second Chance Auto says they have the best selection of vehicles priced under $10,000, they mean it. The inventory has never been greater at Second Chance Auto. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years at Second Chance Auto, proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. We'll have your scoring and stats when we come back. We'll also have a scoreboard update. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hometown crowd for Roviac IGA. And no matter where you shop today, Roviac IGA. If it's for Roviac, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's for Roviac, you got the best. Hometown crowd is free. Hometown crowd for Roviac IGA. Hometown crowd for Roviac IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Barry Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center, campus of Althoff Catholic High School, Belleville, Illinois. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow with us as well, providing great sight lines on mywithersradio.com. Of course, it's your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Lady Rams trail at the break 28-15. Let's check in with your Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
The halftime stats, Mount Vernon was 5 of 11 from two-point range, 45%. 1 of 8 from the arc, 13%. The Lady Rams only 6 of 19 from the field in the first half for 32%. Althoff was 10 of 23 for 43% from two-point range, 2 of 5 from the arc for 40%. They go 12 of 28 from the field in the first half, 43%. Free throw shooting. Mount Vernon 2 of 4, obviously 50%. Althoff 2 of 3, 67%. Big rebounding disadvantage for Mount Vernon. They had 21 rebounds Althoff had 21 rebounds in the first half compared to Mount Vernon's 8. And the turnovers, Althoff had 10, Mount Vernon had 9, pretty even there. The Crusaders had 5 players scored in the first half. Stubblefield led the way with 7. Harris and Hill with 6 points apiece. Colt Walser had 5, and Schumpert had 4. The Lady Rams had 3 players score. They all had 5 points. It was Piper, Lockhart, and Green with 5 points apiece to give you a halftime score of Althoff 28, Mount Vernon 15.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll come back with a scoreboard update. We'll take that break. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show on WMIX.
Mortgage rates are still low. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist for People's National Bank. With a wide variety of loans.
Hey, Hugo.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to throw a legal ID on the back of this?
Please.
What's that?
Please do.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
No problem.
Take advantage of low rates before it's too late. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physicians' first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in Campus. the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or crank us up on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, O'Fallon, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
And welcome back to the Schott Center, campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow is with us as well. And if you haven't been by Second Chance Auto yet in 2012, you're missing out on instant approvals, no gimmicks, and no pressure. Just honest deals on great vehicles. For 32 years, it's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We have a scoreboard update to get to. Let's check it out.
Oh, we have a couple of scores in tonight. Of course, the JV Lady Rams go to 6-4 on the season with a 52-37 win here against Althoff. In high school boys action at the 50th Annual Chester Invitational, it was Perryville, Missouri beating Alvarado 81-30. And at Carterville, it is ZRC beating Steelville girls basketball tonight 71-41.
Of course, one I just picked up off the internet, Salem girls lead Effingham 24-18. Metter has 18 points and 7 rebounds in one half of action, pretty well taken care of Effingham all by herself. Salem just one loss on the year. Phenomenal up there in Marion County, and certainly thankful that they feed into a different regional this year. 28-15 your score here at the break. Lady Rams trail by 13. Second half action getting ready to start. That scoreboard update was presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, 42nd Street, South Water Tower Place in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Lady Rams will switch sides, go right to left. Crusaders will go left to right. It's a quick inbound. We'll go to Lockhart, back to Piper, where she'll bring it across the timeline, right of the circle. Looking towards the right side, trying to get past the double team. Finds a seam. Layup is good. Great play by Cheyenne Piper to start the half. 7:46 to play in the third. It's 28-17. Stubblefield coming around from the right wing, looking to roll to the circle. Right-hand dribble off to the right side. Looks back left, finds Harris in the lane. Hill had it stolen away by Green. So Lady Rams a little bit of defensive intensity here, forcing the turnover and a chance for some points as Piper will bring it across. Works left, finds Palmer. Now back to the top. It'll be Piper to bring it around. Right-hand dribble, looking for a seam. Almost a screen there from Cuiava. Althoff didn't buy. Now Palmer gives back to Lockhart. Lockhart with it at the top, trying to shake her way in the lane. Kicks out to Green. Great recovery by Jay Green, and now it'll go back to the 10-foot line for Cheyenne Piper. Going to set up a play here, so says Jeff Lonan. 7:03 mark of the third quarter, down 28-17. Screen three on the way, left wing. No good by Palmer. Gets her own rebound. Now she'll go back in. Blocked on the way up, jump ball to belong to Althoff.
Good look. They set up a pick offensive left elbow for Palmer, as you can see on MyWeathersRadio.com. Palmer got a good look, got a shot, then got a rebound. Just got tied up on the jump ball situation.
6:52 to play in the third. 28-17 Crusaders with the basketball. It is Hill at the left elbow. Kicks back to Stubblefield, now to the right side for Kaltwasser. Swung around left. Here comes Shumpert off of a drive. Layup off glass, no good. Rebound, put back is not good by Harris. Harris gets the put back after the Hill miss. And on Harris's miss, here comes Cuiava's rebound. 6:30 to play in the third. Up the right side, it's Piper looking for Lockhart. Finds her near the wing. Lady Rams going to settle down here. Lockhart looks to drive. Mid-post kick out. Comes left wing. Palmer thought better of it. Gives back to Piper left of the circle. 6:18 to go in the quarter. Lady Rams trail by 11. Looking to mount a comeback here in the second half. Left wing. Palmer stuck. Gives to Cuiava up top. Harris some contact. No call. Cuiava. Jumper at the free throw line. No good. Right post rebound to Harris. And here come the Crusaders. Stubblefield looks left side for Shumpert. Long deuce on the way. Air ball to be kicked out of bounds off of the foot of Kaltwasser.
Team rebound to Mount Vernon. We go the other way.
Replay on. We'll have timeout Althoff. Second timeout of the game by my count. The Ford F-150 boasts an exclusive EcoBoost engine, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for over 34 years at Ford Square of Mount Vernon, where the best never rest. You're listening on your radio, of course, on WMIX, watching us online at MyWithersRadio.com, where we are glad to have you with us. Lady Rams trail Althoff 28-17 with about 5:54 remaining here in the third quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, and Danny, Lady Rams got a couple of big plays there to start the quarter, got the first 2 points of the half, but since then, for about the past minute, been relatively quiet.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon's got a little momentum here, and you need to score some points here while you're trailing on the road to get back into this one.
Piper will trigger left of the basket into Lockhart in the corner. Right hand dribble for Haley as she'll cut back towards the left side of the circle. Across the timeline, looking to find a seam. Kicks back right of the circle for Piper. Piper looks back to the right side, able to find Cuiava. Cuiava looking in, actually finds Lockhart in the far corner. Lob ahead to Green, is going to be tipped away and recovered by Stubblefield. She has a 1-on-3, making a 2-on-3. She'll pull up from 18, no good. Rebound will go underneath to Palmer. So another rebound, another defensive board, and here come the Lady Rams. Piper with it, cuts between the D, kicks over left side for Palmer, just outside the perimeter, and now it'll be Piper with the right hand between the circles. Lady Rams basketball is always presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and a lead pass to Green down low that's stolen away. Of course, Banterra Bank, banking with local style, brings you each broadcast of Rams and Lady Rams alike. Right elbow, it'll be stolen away from Harris by Lockhart. The speed will catch up with her, though. She'll wait for the D to clear, throw it up. It's good.
Nice. Good play by Lockhart. Got in the lane and scored. And again, made up for a bad pass on one end, got back in it defensively, stole it away, and the Lady Rams back in single digits with their deficit.
It'll be Stubblefield just inside the left wing. No good. Rebound, Lockhart. She comes up with another big one. Piper will bring it across. Headband and all. Top of the key. Slips towards the left side. Trying to cut back towards the post. Kicks out Palmer for three. Yes! 28-22. Lady Rams cut it to 6 with 4:27 to play in the third. Nail a three. Go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra Bank has a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Kaltwasser with a nice ball fake. Gives back up top. Harris. Now left side. Here comes Shumpert. She'll dribble it. Nice jump stop to the hoop. No good. Off the left hand, but gets herself to the line, missing the travel.
The reason it was nice because it wasn't a jump stop. It was a jump and a walk. Because she stopped as both feet hit the ground at opposite times, and due to the fact that should have been a walk, but it was not called. That's why it was such a great move. It was illegal.
There it was. There's only some things you can see through chain link. Great free throw look there by Shumpert. 29-22. Lead grows back to 7. Going to try to make it 8 here as we near the midway point of the third quarter. Lady Rams, of course, have one more this week against Carbondale before heading to the midwinter tournament. Second one's good from Shumpert. Althoff will head to Highland with the likes of Count Herrick, Beecher City, Salem, Highland, among others. Mater Dei, even. Nashville. Just gets bigger and bigger over there at Highland. Right side. It's a bounce pass to Lockhart from Piper. Lockhart thought about that three, pulls up, now tries to throw it out of bounds, but she's over the line as she gets it back. Unfortunate thing about that, if you're got to throw it out of bounds off somebody, you got to let it go out of bounds.
Well, you can't have your feet on the sideline either when you go down the floor to get the ball, because that's what the call was.
Like what the thought was there, just didn't work out for Lady Rams. Back on the left side, it's Harris. At the wing, looks up top, Shumpert. She'll throw up a three. It's big if it goes. It went. 33-22, just like that, the lead's back to 11 for Althoff. Erasing the Lady Rams momentum with 3:36 to play in the third quarter. Left of the circle, it's a bounce pass from Piper to Cuiava at the elbow. Back to Piper. Thinks about a three, pulls up, guns it, no good. Rebound, we tipped away. Lockhart comes up with it. Looking to come back around the right side against Hill. She's blocked, and out of bounds steps Hill. Off of the rebound, it'll go back to the Lady Rams. 3:21 to play here in the third quarter. It's 33-22. Lady Rams on top. Are you trying out that app?
What app?
Never mind then. You aren't. Into the far corner, it's Green. Off of the inbound. Look at the battle against Stubblefield. Trying to kick out. It's recovered by Cuiava in the near corner to baseline. Back to the left wing. It'll be Piper. Now rolling to the circle. 3:08 to play in the third. 33-22. Lady Rams are down 11 here. We are looking for a Community First Bank player of the game. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Looking for a lob down low, Palmer. Nice scoop back to Cuiava. 12-footer off the back iron, no good. A rebound to Harris to Kaltwasser. She'll bring it across, maybe. Nope, she'll give it across to Stubblefield, who will bring it left of the circle. Looking for a near corner pass. Sailing out of bounds for Cardenas.
And you can see the first time we've seen Althoff this year, Chris, you can kind of see what the issues are. 9 and 8, turnovers are the issue. This team probably could be a lot better than 9 and 8 with the cut down of turnovers.
That's exactly right.
Once you get to this stage in your 500, those evil things start rearing themselves over and over because after double-digit games, you find those out.
Nice look down low to Leah Palmer from Kelby Cuiava. Going wing to inside the paint, low block. 33-24, 9-point game, but here comes a long one on the left side from Cardenas. No good. Cardenas. I'm going to go with Cardenas. How about that? Left side, it'll be Piper coming around, looking to go left block, but a double dribble. 2:03 to play in the third quarter, 33-24. Lady Rams are back within 9, got back within 6 at one point before the Crusader lead went back to 11. Trigger comes in the backcourt from Kaltwasser. Free throw line, now Stubblefield brings it across. Right wing, we go to Kaltwasser. Looks back between the circles for Harris. 1:54 to play in the quarter. Nice passing, good ball movement here from Althoff. Hill was able to go off of the low post and get the J. It's 35-24, leads back to 11.
No pressure on the perimeter, pass easy into Hill. Hill had her man pinned, caught, turned, and shot, and made it. And Althoff with a couple of points.
Lockhart with it on the right wing, looking around. Takes a dribble, now cuts back towards the elbow, throws up a jumper, it's good. 1:28 to play, third quarter action. Lady Rams are within 9, 35-26. Great play here by Stubblefield, waiting for it to develop. Looking back door now for Hill. She'll throw off glass and good. 37-26. Hill has 10. Not officially. 1:10 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams with the basketball. We'll cross the timeline here. 37-26 to score. It'll skip out of bounds. I couldn't see it. Looks like it was off of Althoff. Came out on the near sideline in front of the Ram bench. Back on the air tomorrow, Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. North Clay travels to Woodlawn in a crucial Midland Trail Conference matchup. Don't miss Danny and myself tomorrow on WMIX FM, online with audio at mywithersradio.com on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Out of the inbound, it's Lady Ram basketball in the front court. They're going right to left. Lockhart with it, trying to cross over left wing, travels. And it'll be a turnover, Lady Rams.
6 turnover on Mount Vernon here in this third quarter, and the turnovers mounting in this middle part of the game, which is added to this 11-point deficit.
48.3 ticks to go on the third quarter clock. It's 37-26, 11-point ballgame. Stubblefield will come to the near side to the wing. Trying for the lob down low against Hill. Hill goes up. She's fouled, I believe, by Owens. Hill will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, all Hannah could do at that point, but boy, Hill's a player, and freshman Hannah Owens is getting an education down there in the post right now.
I think this could be possibly the most valuable game on the schedule for Hannah Owens with these tall timbers. Get her some experience and get some other height. See how it's going to be over the next few years. It'll be Hill at the line shooting two, misses the first. And Danny, I know you see the veteran experience of the Lady Rams starting five, and obviously you give them a lot of credit, but Hannah Owens keeps learning, keeps improving over the course of her freshman year in the varsity game.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do when you're a freshman. Lots of time to learn experience. And freshmen usually, to size of school at Mount Vernon, usually don't see the floor very often in varsity games. Tells you how good she is.
Hill makes one of two, makes the back end. It's 38-26, 33 seconds to go. Piper handling the ball well there at the circle. Looking to come left with it off of the dribble, guarded by Cardenas. Looks back to the right, bounce pass over to Owens with 25 seconds to go in the third. Looks back left wing, able to find Lockhart. Swings over to Piper. Kicks back to Lockhart on the wing. She'll pull up for three. Yes! 38-29. Lady Rams cut it to single digits with 11 seconds. It'll be Stubblefield to bring it across off of the run dribble. Back to Cardenas. Looks back to the free throw line. Harris shot blocked by Lockhart. Tipped away Green out of bounds. There was 1.7 seconds. The Crusaders will get another chance to trigger. Side out of bounds in the front court off of the far sideline. We'll see what kind of play they come with here with 1.7 ticks to work with. 38-29 as we end the third. It'll be from the 10-foot line. No good. Not enough juice under it from Stubblefield, and we will end your third quarter. After three, the Althoff Crusaders 38, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 29. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specialists and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The best car for the money right now is the Chevy Impala. It's been out a while. It's a proven car. There again, it's comfortable. It's easy to use all the instrumentation. It's got a great ride, 30 miles per gallon for a 6-passenger car. It's just really remarkable. It's a safe car. There again, 5-star rating. Interest rates are low, and I think right now is a great time to buy.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Lady Rams will have the basketball to start your fourth quarter. 7:58 to go, just underway. Fourth quarter action. Lady Rams trail 38-29. Right side it is. Owens off of the elbow, kicking out to the left wing. Palmer looking for it inside to Lockhart. It'll be stolen away by Harris. Throws up the NBA Jam elbows, and away we go. Stubblefield will bring it across. Looks left side. Here comes Shumpert. Runner is no good. Rebound, however, and put back from Shumpert. Still not there. Rebound will finally be taken away from Hannah Owens. Here come the Lady Rams. Bringing it across. Piper dribbling to the left side. Kicks over the near sideline for Palmer. Back to Piper between the circles. 7:24 to play here on Lady Rams basketball. Presented by Banterra Bank. Left side. Palmer throws up a three. No good. Rebound at the top of the key for Lockhart. Bounced all the way out there over the tall redwoods, and here comes Green from the far side. Glass is good. Jay Green coming from the right block. Lands awkwardly, however. It's a 7-point ball game, 38-31. Jay Green can make it 6 with the and one.
Time to go if you're Mount Vernon. Can't wait very much longer being on the road and trailing Althoff here.
So Green with a heck of a play coming around from the right side. 7:08 mark of the fourth quarter. We are glad to have you with us. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Banterra Bank. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra's Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Green at the line to shoot the and one. Looks good. It is. 38-32. Lady Rams within 6. This is as close as they've been able to get here in the second half. We'll see if they can push it over the limit. 7:05 to play. It'll be Stubblefield to bring it across. Slips it to the back door. There it is for Ms. Harris. She has 2 more, and it's 32. The lead is back to 8. Piper rides the circle, comes left wing Quiava, back to the center circle for Cheyenne. She is with the basketball. Her counterparts are Lockhart, Owens, Quiava, and Green. Lockhart with it left wing, looking to dribble drive, had a seam. Can she go off right block glass? Yes, she can. Draws the foul. And this will be a big free throw for Haley Lockhart if she gets the first 2, but can she get the and one?
Haley is starting to find her rhythm on the floor. Now, if she can use the drive to her advantage and the dribble fake and the shot fake, this is going to be big as we go down this fourth quarter to get Mount Vernon back into this one.
Let's see how it works out. And it's good. 40-35. Lady Rams back within the nickel. 6:37 to play in the quarter.
Big stop here defensively needed by Mount Vernon.
Backdoor from Stubblefield to Harris, and there it is again.
Size is really hurting Mount Vernon.
Harris has 10. 6:28 to play in the fourth. 42-35. Left side, it is Cheyenne Piper. Comes between the circles, looking to cut back towards the left. Nothing there through traffic. Goes back to the right wing for Lockhart. Up top, it is Quiava. Looks back left side, Piper. Piper has Owens up top, and we have something on the floor. I didn't see it.
Little hand-to-hand combat away from the basket. Jasmine Stubblefield with her team second. Little push and shove, nothing big. Just
how you
can't
doing?
do that.
It'll be a trigger by Piper into Lockhart left corner to Quiava. Screen 3 from Piper is long off the mark. Rebound to Stubblefield. Has a break. It'll be stolen away by Green. Jay Green comes up big defensively to break up the play to Kaltwasser. Into the backcourt, Owens. Throws across to Piper. Great ball fake there. Trying to buy a screen. Gives in the corner Quiava. Back to the left wing for Piper. 5:56 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 42-35, 7-point ball game. Lady Rams down a touchdown. Quiava with it up top from Quiava. It'll be stolen away this time. Stubblefield might get the last laugh. Coming up the left side, waits for the D to clear. No good on the bunny. Rebound will be taken away by Stubblefield. Putback's good. Stubblefield got a second break after the turnover by the Lady Rams. 5:35 to play in the fourth. Leads back to 9 for the Crusaders, 44-35. Between the circles, it's Piper. Doubles back left, gives back to Lockhart here on the 10-foot line, otherwise known as the volleyball line. Owens with it far wing, comes back to the near side to Quiava, swings around. Lockhart dribbles to the post, has trouble defensively, turns it over in the lane. It'll go off the backboard, recovered by Green. Yes! So it plinkos around to Jessica Green. Cash money. It's 44-37, back within the touchdown of the Lady Rams. And here comes Shumpert there on the left baseline. Jumper, good. Wide open, easy shot. 46-37, lead back to 9 for the Crusaders.
Can't get back. Can't make a stop or two down on this end.
Lady Rams, plenty of them, look winded as we have some debris on the floor. And we'll reset here in the front court.
I think that came from Coach Lonnen's debris.
And now we have a timeout. So Jeff Lonnen asked for a timeout. He'll get one. This timeout's presented by King City Chrysler. Imported from Detroit to Mount Vernon, the Chrysler 200 extends well beyond its midsize shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on all new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. 4:45 to play in regulation as you get a look at the scoreboard on mywithersradio.com. 46-37 the score. Lady Rams are down 9. Glad to have you with us. About 8 minutes shy of the top of the hour on WMIX. Let's see. Danny, if you're Jeff Lonnen in the huddle, you get the ball at the timeout, obviously. What do you do?
Well, you're going to have to maybe change some stuff up here. You're going to have to, after made baskets, maybe get after Althoff a little bit, pressure them into maybe a full court game. You got to go. You're down 9, and you can't lay back and play man-to-man in the half court. You're going to have to make some pressure on defense and force some turnovers.
It'll be into the backcourt. Lockhart out of the timeout, other side out of bounds. She'll cross the timeline right at the circle. Dribbles to the elbow, looking to lean in, kicks out to Palmer, thought about it. And now comes around back to the right wing. Piper back to Green. She'll dribble to the right wing now from the left. Hands off to Lockhart. Pulls up free throw line, jumper's good. Haley Lockhart back at it again. It's 46-39. 7-point ball game. Can't see. Off of the left side, it's a long shot attempted by Althoff, out of bounds off the rebound. They'll maintain possession. It'll be a baseline trigger right in the basket here for Rachel Kaltwasser, who I believe to be a sophomore. Long deuce coming. It's no good by Shumpert. Big rebound by Palmer. Up ahead to Piper.
Not the shot Althoff wanted, I don't believe there.
Piper's going to try to bring it to Link. Dribbles across traffic. Gets the layup. Cheyenne Piper links the floor. Within 5, the Lady Rams. 4 to play in the fourth. Stubblefield across the timeline. Stops 10-foot line. Is going to have to back her up right at the circle. Lady Rams not giving anything up right now. It's a quick kick over to Kaltwasser. She'll sidestep the defense and get back up top. Stubblefield. Left baseline. Harris for a long deuce. No good. Rebound to the back door. Cuiava. Here come the Lady Rams. It's going to be Piper trying to turn it into a track meet left side. She's stripped on the way up. She's fouled. So Piper has a chance to go to the line and shoot 2. We'll remind you, Lady Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style, member FDIC. So Piper is at the line shooting 2. And clanks the first. She'll have a second one coming. Can turn it into a 4-point game. I know she would have loved to have had the 2 free throws fall to make it a 1-possession ball game, but you got to take what you can get here, and Piper's going to try to bury the second. It's good. 46-42. Lady Rams within Quattro. 3:37 to play in the fourth. Stubblefield with the right-hand dribble, brings it across. Looks to the left side, finds Shumpert. Make that the right. Backwards there for a moment. Shumpert recovers free throw line just inside. Jumper's no good. Rebound will go to Green. Nearly had it stolen away. Some high-intensity pressure here. Has a woman open to her back. Couldn't see her. Gets Lockhart, though, and Lockhart will pass across to Piper, the aforementioned open woman. And now she'll try to dribble free throw line. Shut off. Gives to an NBA 3 for Lockhart. Way off the mark. Rebound and put back. Palmer's there. Aaliyah Palmer gets the put back off of the right block and one off of the foul. It's 46-44. It could become a 1-point ball game at the line.
Big basket by Palmer to get in there. Lockhart's open. You got to take that shot if you're her. She's been hot in this second half. Missed the 3, but a great teammate. Palmer gets in there and battles for that rebound and gets the basket.
Free throw's good. 46-45. Lady Rams within 1. And a timeout, Althoff. This timeout is presented by Ford Square. 3:08 to play in the fourth quarter. And if you're watching on mywithersradio.com, you are seeing a heck of a comeback thus far. 46-45. Lady Rams down 1. 3:08 to play in the fourth quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Gross with us as well. Here off of the Ford Square King City Chrysler timeout called by Althoff. And Danny, I'm not really sure. I'm not used to seeing this of an Althoff team, a team that struggles to finish down the way.
And you can tell, Chris, by the way, you know, when you got a record of 9-8 in this part of the season, you're 500. You start looking around and wondering what teams do to let other teams back in ball games. I think right now Althoff's biggest issue is the fact that they turn the ball over quite a bit, and I think you can see that here tonight. They're not taking care of the basketball and thus letting Mount Vernon back in. And that is a huge issue here for Althoff. They want to get back. As they let Mount Vernon back in, they've had a 12, 13-point lead in the second half and just have let Mount Vernon right back in this ball game.
Let's go ahead and run down the scores that we do have from tonight.
The only play score that I have is Perryville over Alvarado in boys basketball, 81-30. That is in boys. In girls, it's ZRC over Steelville, 71-41. Regular season girls game, Carmi over Johnson City, 41-20. And with 30 seconds left, Tuscola leads Decatur St. Teresa 42-39.
Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt. He is your local State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. You can find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Side out of bounds, out of the timeout for Althoff in the front court. Shumpert with the basketball right wing. Looks to Harris near the elbow. Kicks to a wide open Kaltwasser. Puts the ball to the ground via the dribble with 3 minutes to play in the fourth. It's a 1-point ball game. Althoff on top. And Hill will change that from the right baseline. Can't defend the height. It's 48-45.
That's just a tough shot. Side baseline, and, I mean, that's one you just say, if you make it, we'll go to the other end.
Piper will bring it all the way. Look in the back door. It is off of Althoff. Should be Lady Ram basketball. Did go off of Lady Rams.
Yep, went off the Lady Rams. Piper tried to hit Palmer, and it just went right through space, out of bounds.
Thought it was tipped. My apologies. Good
Mount
catch.
Vernon now down 3 with 2:40 to go, only with 2 team fouls. That could be a factor if they need to stop the clock.
48-45. Crusaders by 3. Looking left side. Harris all alone off the baseline. No good. Rebound to Palmer.
Dodge a bullet there.
They did. Who will be your community first bank player of the game? Cuiava has it coming up the near side. Wasn't ready. Regains control. Off the left wing. Going to have to hand off. And we have a double dribble on the Lady Rams turnover.
Yeah. Yep. She dribbled and stopped and then was looking for people and dribbled again. It's a good call by the official to be on top of that.
Turnover, Lady Rams. It's a big one. Here comes the Crusaders up 3, 48-45. Pass stolen away by Lockhart. Dodging another bullet. Big stand there. Green will straddle that baseline, sideline rather, coming from the right side in the lane. That'll be a foul. Well before she gets there. That's just a fourth on Althoff. Who will be your community first bank player of the game? Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria. Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. It'll be left of the basket trigger here by Piper. Into Palmer up top. Cuiava kicks over left side. Cheyenne with the basketball. Trying to find her way to the basket. She's blocked on the way up. It'll be rebounded by Cuiava up top. Trying to find a wide open Lockhart. Cuiava gets it back, puts the dribble down, in trouble. Throws back door, tipped out of bounds. That time I really do think it was tipped out of bounds by Althoff.
Now they're going to get it right. This is what I like. I like this crew. Yeah, I like this crew. They talked it over. They got together. This is one of the best refereeing crews I've seen all year.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are good.
These guys are money. You almost don't notice them.
No.
Until there's a whistle. That's good. Up top, it is Cuiava with the basketball, the inbound. Look for the lob down low. Lockhart, she'll lean in. Blocked. Clean block. Rebound will come to Harris. And Lockhart trying to do everything she can to turn it over with 1:42 to play. Still 48-45 Althoff. Timeout Crusaders. Timeouts presented by King City Chrysler Center. They have the all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. 1:39 to play in the fourth quarter. 48-45 is the Althoff lead. They were up 11 at one point. Lady Rams got it back within one, Danny, but the thing of it is, they've had all these huge defensive stands or forcing Althoff into a bad shot, and they just can't capitalize on the offensive end.
And Mount Vernon's had their chances. That time Lockhart got up into some tall timber, got the shot blocked. Again, 1:39 to go thing to keep in mind. Mount Vernon's going to either have to get a steal or foul. And if they foul, they got to foul 5 more times in order to get to the line.
So out of the timeout, of course, it will be Crusader basketball. Should be a trigger right in the basket with 1:39 to play in the fourth. Glad to have you with us. It's the top of the hour. We'll tell you this is WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting so we can stay here with the action. The trigger will go all the way to Stubblefield, left volleyball line with 1:34 to play. Still up 3 on the Crusaders. Double team off of Shumpert. Kaltwasser with it left side. Now the double team will switch to her. Back to the left. Harris will work around to Shumpert. Now a lob up ahead. It'll go to Hill. Back to Shumpert. And that'll be a foul on Piper. Of the awkward variety.
She's up, though.
Landed a little rough, but gets back up. Fourth team foul on the Lady Rams. The inbound will come side out of bounds, right of the scorer's table for Shumpert and the Crusaders. Old joking back and forth between Jeff Lonan and the official with the basketball. Scoreboard has yet to update the team foul. I thought that was the 4th. Might have been an error somewhere. Quick inbound to Schumpert. Long pass to the left for Stubblefield. Minute 15 to play in the 4th. 48-45 is the Althoff lead. Schumpert's going to drive. Quick foul.
Have to foul. You're getting in a situation you got to give fouls in order to get Althoff to the line in order to get the clock to stop. Have to. That's only the 4th Lady Rams foul. They've got to foul 3 more times.
So it'll be an inbound in front of the scores table again, this time to Harris with a minute 7. Lead is 3 for the Crusaders, 48-45. Kaltwasser with it. Working against Green, pick set up top, nothing there. It'll go back to the right, Schumpert with 58. Still a 3-point game, 48-45. Left side, Stubblefield. She's fouled by Piper. That'll be the 5th.
Don't worry about it. Just to.
What is that, burnt sienna over there?
No, that's called a 4-legged fan checking out from under the bleachers and went back in.
Oh, I thought you were looking at my friend Crayola back there. At least it wasn't Rosart.
No, it was a 4-legged friend that checked out and came back out.
I got you. 52 seconds to play. Finally a foul off the inbound in the backcourt will be against Piper. That'll be her 3rd. Should finally be the team's 6th. We'll tell you about anything that goes on. At least we try. Inbound into the backcourt, Schumpert. And now a foul on Quiapa. That's the 7th. It'll be a 1 in bonus. And
That's what you have to do. You got to get those fouls to get up to get them to the line to stop the clock and extend the game.
Late to stop the clock here. Should be about 50.4.
You're on the road. You can't do anything about it.
It's a you know what? It's a half a second. Could have been a lot worse. You're going on reaction time there also.
You're on the road
and
too.
That varies. So at the line is Schumpert for the 1 in bonus. Her first is up and it's good, and she knew it. 49-45. The lead expands to 4. 2-possession ball game here at Althoff. Lady Rams were down 11 at one point. Got back within 1 and just couldn't capitalize at that juncture. Now a second one coming. It looks good. It is. 50-45. Lady Rams have to get a bucket here. Inbound will come to Lockhart. She'll bring it across up the right side. Stops for a second in the backcourt. Now we'll get it across on the lob to Piper between the circles. 50-45. Lady Rams down a nickel. 40 seconds to go. Palmer all alone for 3 left side. Doesn't call bank. No good. Rebound will be stolen away by Althoff. Foul on the Lady Rams. That was Harris on the rebound.
Oh, man. It's going to feel like the one that got away here, Chris.
I think you're right.
Oh, man. To play this close, you don't like moral victories, but this should show Mount Vernon they can play with anybody they want to.
1 in bonus here for Harris. 33.5 seconds to go in the 4th. I know I have a lot more confidence coming out of this. Hope the ladies on the floor feel the same way. Free throw's no good. Rebounds out of bounds off of Lockhart. So it'll belong to Crusaders. Score a free throw with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account in a car. Inbound goes to Harris. She's fouled quickly by Palmer, and so Harris will go to the line for the 1 in bonus.
It's going to be a hard one to swallow.
Had it within their grasp. Just had trouble getting that firm grip around it. First free throw was good by Harris. She'll have a second one coming with 31.5 seconds to play. It is 51-45. Timeout, Jeff Lana. So out of the timeout, it'll be a second free throw for the Crusaders. Here on this timeout, presented by Ford Square of Mount Vernon. King City Chrysler Center and Ford Square, of course. Celebrated the year end recently, and now they're ready to roll with great offers in 2012 on a great selection of Ford, Lincolns, Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, you name it. It's the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now a great deal from Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski and Jeff Crow with you on WMIX, video online at mywithersradio.com in case you want to watch the rest of the action from your iPhone, Android smartphone, or any smartphone at mywithersradio.com. 51-45, 6-point ball game. We'll have another free throw coming out of the timeout for Harris of Althoff with 31.5 ticks to go. And you think about what could have been if the Lady Rams, another free throw or anything like that, and it's tied. You think about the difference in momentum if it's a tie ball game instead of a 1-point disadvantage. But never mind that. Lady Rams were down 11 at one point and were able to get it that close.
Able to get that close. But, man, it's going to be a tough one to take because had your chance. You had the slingshot in hand, just couldn't get it done.
Harris's free throw is good. 7-point ball game. 3 possessions, 52-45, 31.5 seconds to play. Piper across the timeline towards the right, trying to split the defense. Has to pick up, give to Lockhart along the sideline. Steps right wing, comes up top. Green for 3. No. Off the back iron, rebound to Lockhart at the far wing, and she is fouled It'll belong to the Lady Rams. Should actually be a 1-1.
They're fast.
So it'll be a 1 and bonus here for Haley Lockhart with 16 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Salem beat Effingham tonight, 54-45.
So that's a big win in Apollo Conference play. I think Effingham sits in second place of an undefeated Salem in terms of the Apollo Conference. Salem just one loss in the year. I think 14 straight now they've won. 52-46, 6-point ball game with Lockhart the line shooting 2. Cuiava will come out in favor of Owens. So it's Owens, Lockhart, Green, Palmer, and Piper. Harris, Hill, Schumpert, Stubblefield, and Kaltwasser for Althoff as the Lady Rams will foul off the inbound. 5-point ball game, 52-47, 14 ticks to go until the line goes Althoff. You hate to say it's a shame and keep saying it's a shame, but it's a real shame. We'll get you a scoreboard update a little bit later on. Of course, that last one was brought to you by Tony Wilt. For all of your insurance financial service needs, visit your local Mount Vernon State Farm agent. Find them on the web at TonyWilt.com or, of course, in the aforementioned city of Mount Vernon, 42nd Street and South Water Tower. If you see that red Jeep in the parking lot, stop in. He'd love to meet with you. Beat Insurance postgame show will come up after this one. Of course, Stubblefield missed her first, has a second coming. At least I thought she missed her first. 52-47 the score. Althoff by 5. Looking to make it 6. No good. Rebound with 13, and here come the Lady Rams. It's Lockhart. Throws right side for Courtney Scarborough. 3 on the way. No good. And that'll be all she wrote unless the Lady Rams foul here, and they will with 3.1. You wonder. Lady Rams back in action against Carbondale, and if you look to see how well they played against Althoff, come out and watch them at Shagnon Gym. Thursday night against Carbondale, where you can watch it online at mywithersradio.com. While we'd love to have you online, we'd like you to come see these girls in person a time or two. Well, bring your radio with you, WMIX, or you can watch it on your smartphone if you don't mind the slight delay of the internet.
It's a good time. I watched it just now.
And Harris will make them, Schumpert will make both. Lead is 7, 54-47 with 3 seconds. From three-quarter court, Piper, no good. Just misses, and that'll end her. We have reached the end of this one. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams fall to 9-7 on the year. Althoff improves to 10-8. 54-47 is your final. We'll tell you all about it in the Beat Insurance postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help back. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising a bar.
Is your mortgage rate higher than you want it to be?
Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. If you have a high interest rate on your mortgage, you need to give me a call at 241-6928 to discuss refinancing your mortgage loan, or stop by People's National Bank at 413 South 34th Street for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, Roy Schmidt at King City Chrysler. When you think of the all-new Chrysler 200, the line imported from Detroit immediately comes to your mind. When it comes to character, comfort, and fuel efficiency, its capabilities extend well beyond its midsize shadow. This is not a style as a concept. This is design as a practice. This is the new Chrysler 200. This is a car that projects beauty beyond a footprint. Because when you build the new Chrysler 200, you have promises to keep. The all-new Chrysler 200 sedan is really an amazing automobile. Come into King City Chrysler today and receive huge cash discounts on 10 remaining 200s in stock, or receive 0% for 72 months. We may be able to lower your existing payment and you drive a new car. At King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to the Schott Center, the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams fall here this evening, 54-47. In the fourth quarter, down 11, worked it back within 1 point, but that, unfortunately, is as close as Lady Rams could come. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Of course, Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies to choose from with great rates for your family. Give them a call, 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. Joined now by Lady Rams head basketball coach Jeff London here on the Bean Insurance postgame show. Jeff, looked like it might have a shot to be a winner there for a moment.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we had our chances. There's no question about it. I mean, when we got it to 1 there with about 3 minutes to go, we needed that one last key rebound and that one last big shot to fall, and then, you know, they're just so hard to guard. I mean, the matchup issues that we knew we were going to have probably hurt us a little bit, but at the same time, they didn't blow us away with it. You know, I just feel like, you know, we probably did about as good as we possibly could guarding them, with the exception of maybe about 3 times there in the second half in transition where we just let them drive it to the basket and lay it in. That's not us. We work every day in practice. We spent 3 days keeping Freeburg away from the basket in practice, and then we went and did that. Now we came to Althoff thinking we've got that problem fixed, and we let them drive it to the basket 3 times off the transition game. So, you know, you just never have it quite fixed, I guess. But at the same time, you know, they know that Althoff knows that they were in the game tonight. They know we were here, and they know Mount Vernon's back, and that's the deal. I mean, you know, you can't understand how far, even in this loss, we've come to have a shot to win and be that close with 3 minutes to go, and then just not be able to make a key stop or here or there, and then, you know, they pulled away shooting a few little free throws there in the end, but that was a 1-possession game right up to almost the finish. And, you know, that big shot just wouldn't quite fall, and we couldn't get that one big stop defensively. So, but you know what? That was a fun game to coach in. I am so proud of our kids. I'm so happy right now that we came over here and we competed with a team who was probably bigger. Well, I know they were bigger. They were certainly faster at us at some spots, and they were probably a little more athletic than us in a lot of spots. And we still gave ourselves a chance to win. I coached as hard as I could possibly coach in that game. I'm sweating, and the kids played as hard as they could possibly play. Coach Bolt coached as hard as he could possibly coach. We all just need to get on the bus and keep our heads up, because we did our very best to try to beat these guys, and we almost did it.
Was it a case of going through the game midway through where the girls are kind of looking around going, hey, we're in this game, but we're really supposed to be here, and then Althoff goes on a run, then the girls gain some confidence? Is that kind of what went on?
Well, no, you know, at halftime, we gave up a cheap one before halftime. They came out and set 2 high ball screens. We didn't show. And then they got to the rim, and instead of being an 11-point game, it was a 13-point game. And I thought that gave them great momentum at 28-15. We went in the locker room, and, here's what I said. I said, you got to chip away at them just like you chipped away at East, in the Muscuda tournament. We went in we were at 26-10 against Belleville East, guys. I mean, and we came back and won the basketball game. So I immediately thought of that in there. I thought, if we could just keep them from transitioning and get a few more rebounds and get some butts on them and box them out. I mean, because they did nothing in their half-court offense, nothing to hurt us tonight, nothing. Their whole entire philosophy is to shoot it. That's it, shoot it. I mean, whoever gets it, if they're open, they shoot it. I mean, there's no fancy sets. There's not a whole lot of screening going on, in case you didn't notice. It's just shoot it. So if they're going to beat you, they're going to beat you with their speed, and they're going to beat you rebounding the ball and sticking back those shots, from the post with their big kids. If we could stop those 2 things, which we did a little bit better in the second half, we can chip away and come back. And you know what? Immediately when we came out here, we started doing that. We came out, we closed the gap the entire third quarter. We got it to single digits in the fourth. We got it to 1 with 3 minutes to go. And you know what? We just needed that one last big stand, that one last big 3 to put a dagger in them, and then maybe run a little flex and then make them foul us. And now we're making 3 or 4 free throws. Guys, it was so close, I can't even tell you. We were so ready to go to flex if we got that 1-point lead and make them foul us. It was just one more basket that we needed.
What do you take from this? Obviously, moral victories, and you can't take into that because you don't want to get into that deal. But do you take from this, all these good things and go in that into practice, or you, as you say, keep your head up and go on from there?
Well, you just keep your head up and go on. I mean, it's a great basketball team that we almost beat, and you can't be disappointed in that. We don't like to lose. Nobody likes to lose. Would I love to be 10-6 right now? Would I love to have made that the 10th win? Yes, because we owe them. They've been beating up on us for a while now. But at the same time, this is a confidence builder for us. It really is. It really is. They know they can play with anybody now. I'm not sure when we went to Centralia earlier that we thought we could really, I just don't know. But now, after this, I'm convinced we know we can step in the gym and play with anybody in the conference. Are we better than they were? I don't know. I don't think we were. I mean, I'll be real. Are we as athletic? Are we as tall? No. But you know what? The team tonight that had a great shot at winning was us. And I'm telling you, boys, we had matchup issues all over the floor. You saw it. And somehow, some way, we found a way to get ourselves there in the end. And, boy, I just love that. I just love that. I just do. And I'm so proud of the kids. I'm proud of Coach Bolt. I'm proud of our JV team for just whacking them in the JV game tonight. It's a good night, other than we just needed about one more basket, Hugo. We needed one more, and we would have pulled that thing, and they would have been fouling us. And I promise you, we'd have made free throws, and we'd have gone out of here a winner on the road at Althoff. So, but it didn't happen. But proud of everybody, and that's all I can say.
Big one. Now I think Thursday night at home against Carbondale, try to pay them back for the loss on the road, and seems like all the motivation you need right here. Of course, the last game was really all the motivation needed, but this provides you a little confidence to go along with it.
Yeah, well, you better believe it. Yeah, I mean, I promise you we'll be hungry for a win Thursday night. I promise you. And we're going to be playing in that home gymnasium, which is so important to us. And, we're not backing down from anybody now. I mean, we're just going to keep playing as hard as we possibly can, and we're going to keep coaching as hard as we possibly can. And that's all we can do. And then you just let the chips fall where they will. But with this group of kids, good things will still happen. Good things will still happen. We're going to win some more games, and we're playing well right now. And we got to find a way to peak toward the end of this month, and I think we're starting to do it right now.
Before I let you go, 30 seconds. Tell people who are listening right now that did not come here tonight why they should bring their radios on Thursday and come watch these girls play. They should come watch them play all the time, but especially why they need to come watch these girls play.
On Thursday?
Yeah, just sell Lady Rams basketball, because there weren't a lot of people here tonight. That upsets me.
Well, because these kids are known since, most of them I've known since I first came here and worked my first basketball camp with Coach Rennie 8 years ago. Most of these kids were anywhere between 5, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, and I've known them and had the opportunity along with Coach Rennie, and then of course myself the last 3 years. They basically have been the same little group along the way, and they this year have come so far from where they were when they were little girls. And this is a family story. And I don't want to be mushy, but these kids have been together since they were little girls and growing up and dreaming to be Lady Ram basketball players. Tonight would have been a dream win for them. They've dreamed about beating Althoff since they were little kids. I promise you. And Thursday night, come out and see them, because they have worked so hard to get to this point where they can compete with the very, very top team in the conference on the road. 2 years ago, guys, I'm telling you, you were here. The same group of kids. I've been starting the same group for how long now? I mean, since they were, sophomores? And that's how far they've come. Hey, Althoff's had 2 years, too, to get better. But look at the gap that we've closed on these teams that we used to play so one-sided. And it's all the kids. It's all the work they've put in. It's not all I do is just sit there and try to tell them what to do and do the best I can. But if you don't have kids that'll listen and put in, more importantly, the effort, which these kids have, then you have nothing as a coach. And that's why people should come watch them, because they put their heart and soul into something positive. And they've reaped some benefits from it this year, and it's just fun to see that come together. And there's not a lot of time left for our 2 seniors. So come on out and watch them and appreciate what they've done, because it's their hard work that's put us into spots like this where we can compete with great teams.
There you go. Bring your radio. Come out and watch them on Thursday night, as they do fall here to Althoff, 54-47. They look to get a revenge. On Carbondale back at Shagnon Gym. You can catch it Thursday night here on your radio, 94.1 FM, with video on mywithersradio.com, or watch them live at Shagnon Gym. We'll take a break here on the Bean Insurance postgame show. 54-47 your final. Lady Rams come up just short on the road at Althoff. Give Bean Insurance a call, 244-BEAN. We'll dial up a break and be right back with your scoring and stats. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Pantera. Pantera is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Pantera as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Pantera, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right, and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077, or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schott Center on the campus of Althoff Catholic High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Bean Insurance postgame show. Give them a call. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. Well, we need to get to the scoring and stats. Lady Rams fall here tonight, 54-47, after making it so close in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at the Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
Mount Vernon 14-27 from two-point range, 52%. Only 3 of 18 from the arc, 17%. The Lady Rams go 17 of 45 from the field, for 38%. Althoff 16 of 45 from 2-point range, 36%. 3 of 8 from the arc for 38. The Lady Crusaders 19 of 53 from the field, 36%. Free throws shooting pretty good by both teams. Mount Vernon was 8 of 11, 73%, while Althoff was 11 of 17, 65%. Rebounding went to Althoff, 34-26, while your turnovers, Mount Vernon had 19. Althoff had 15. The Lady Crusaders had 5 people scoring the game. 3 were in double figures. Alice Shumpert led the way with 15. Kimber Hill had 13. And Whitney Harris had 12. Jasmine Stubblefield 9. And Rachel Kaltwasser had 5. The Lady Rams had 4 players scoring the game. 3 were in double figures. Haley Lockhart had 19 points to lead the way, followed by Cheyenne Piper and Jessica Green with 10. And Aaliyah Palmer with 8 to give you a final score of Belleville Althoff 54, Mount Vernon 47.
Of course, those are your Heartland Accounting post-game stats. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. When we come back, we will have your Committee First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Your final score, the Lady Rams fall 54-47 to Althoff. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show, only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Lady Rams fall on the road at Althoff by a final of 54-47. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com, where it's time for your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. It's all on you tonight.
I think it's going to be Haley Lockhart with her 19 points. Got a hot hand that third quarter to rally Mount Vernon back from down 11 or 12. Got him back with some others, but her hot hand got the ball rolling. Mount Vernon comes up short, but Haley Lockhart with her 19 points is my pick for the player of the game.
Great traditions aren't given. They're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what we believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Rams and Lady Rams. A great tradition. That'll do it for us tonight. Haley Lockhart, your player of the game. Refresh our memories on how many points?
19.
There we go. 19 points tonight. An unfortunate losing effort. Lady Rams down 11 in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. Work it to within 1. Just couldn't come any closer. That does it for us tonight. We're back on the air tomorrow with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. North Clay that goes to Woodlawn. We're live from Sides Gymnasium. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. We're, of course, back with girls basketball in the Showcase Wednesday as we travel to Cessna-Valliere as the Cessna-Valliere-Waltonville Co-op hosts Scoreville. Lady Rams basketball comes your way on Thursday night from Shagnon Gym against Carbondale. Video online at mywithersradio.com for that one. And then video again on Friday as the Rams are back in action. They will take on the Carbondale Terriers. I believe we've named every category of basketball coverage we have, but we might as well take you through the rest of the week and tell you we're back at Woodlawn on Saturday as the Heron Tigers come calling to town. Do the Woodlawn Cardinals have an answer for Bobby Manning and the Heron Tigers? Find out. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com, where that does it for us tonight. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for Avery Barton, for Jeff Lonan, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening and watching Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. They fall here tonight at the Schott Center, 54-47. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady